Hey guys, Baron here, and today we're here with the top 5 fire-type Pokemon. And in the last video, last week, we covered the top 5 water-type Pokemon, and that video seemed to have went down really well for you guys. So I thought this week we should continue the series. And of course, this is based on my own personal opinion. It's not based on facts, it's not based on stats. If you want facts and stats, then go to Bulbapedia, that is the place for you. And of course, I will not be using any legendaries in this list because at the end of the series, I will be doing a top 10 legendary Pokemon. But if your guys' lists include top 5, your top 5s include legends, then by all means go right ahead and use them. And I would be interested to hear what your top 5s are as well. But with that being said, let's just get into this list because I think it is going to be a lit list. Get it? No, I know. I'm terrible at puns. But anyways, smash that like button if you enjoy, subscribe to the subscribe button, and share this video with a friend or two. With that being said, let's get into it. Coming into the number 5 spot, we have a Hoenn starter, just like last week. And this time we of course have Blaziken. Now what can I say about Blaziken? It is the first fire and fighting type, and I feel like Blaziken was the example of this before the trend went sour. Because obviously you had Infernape, which was okay. I will not shit on Infernape, but I really don't like Emboar. Emboar's just a mistake. I mean, don't screw up something that is good, you know. Don't overuse something that already works. But anyways, we're talking about Blaziken. And this Fire Chicken really is a badass. And I felt that way ever since I saw it in my first game, Pokemon Ruby. And, you know, it's just such a strong, powerful fire type. And getting its Mega Evolution, it was more powerful than that, and also of course gained that speed boost ability as a hidden ability, meaning that every turn, Blaziken essentially gains 1 raise in the speed. So let's say you put a Protect on the first round, then you have 2 times that amount of speed that you had in the beginning, and you can basically sweep anything. And that's why I really like Blaziken, because it's just a powerhouse, and its design is really, really amazing. And yeah, Blaziken is number 5. Coming into the number 4 spot, it might be something that many people wouldn't put on their list, but I have Chandelure. Now, I'm not saying that Chandelure is not a fan favorite, but due to being Gen 5 mon and Gen 5 honestly being like the least liked generation, if you look at it generally from a fan point of view, then Gen 5 is the least liked generation. But I really like Chandelure, and it's mostly because of like the animated and like the object-based Pokemon really being perfected in this design, because it really is a cool design. Like you have Vanillux, which obviously is not, it's not that cool, and you have like, let's say Electrode, which is like decent, I guess. But Chandelure, you cannot deny that it's just a cool Pokemon, and with its fire and ghost type, it's just way more cooler. And I feel like it's a good battler too, with its great special attack and it's decent speed too. It really is a destroyer in battle, and that's why I like it. So Chandelure is number 4. Coming into the 3rd spot this week, we have everyone's favorite Hellhound, Houndoom. And Houndoom is another one of those designs that you cannot say that this Pokemon is not a badass. It's just a really, really cool design. It just is. And combined with this dark type, this Pokemon is really powerful. And it's been used by a lot of like powerful trainers, like Karen has been used by, I'm not sure if it's been used by Team Rocket, but I think it has. It's just a really cool design. It's just like, you expect it to be evil, but in the anime, it's actually pretty nice. And it's a guarding dog, and that's something I like. But like, I would have Houndoom as my faithful companion, like my pet I would have as Houndoom. I thought that way ever since I saw the design first. It's another one of those designs that I've liked from the beginning. And it's another one of those designs that I connected with really early in my childhood. So Houndoom really is cool, and it's number 3 on this list. Now, by now, you must be tired of me saying that a design is cool. But when you look at Arcanine, you cannot say that this Pokemon is not cool. I mean, Houndoom is the like perfect companion, but Arcanine, you cannot deny, that is the original K9 Pokemon. And just like with its elegancy and with its loyalty towards his trainer, it's just so cool. Like you would love to have an Arcanine by your side. I don't think there's a single person out there that would not say that they would have an Arcanine just as a faithful companion. And I felt that way too, and it's a really cool Pokemon. It's just another one of those classic designs that you cannot deny is really iconic and really badass. So that's why Arcanine is number 2. Claiming the number 1 spot, we have not only one of my favorite designs of all time, but also one of my favorite concepts for Pokemon of all time. It is Volcarona. Now, Volcarona, if you go back to the beginning of this channel, the first Pokemon theory I made was actually based on Volcarona. And that's for one reason and one reason only. It has a really interesting concept design. It's just a really cool mon. It's based on different sun deities, to put into perspective. And as you can really see in this design with many wings, being orange, and it looks like a god. It looks like a god. Like, it actually looks like a legendary Pokemon, and that's what I like about it. And the fire and bug combination, and the fact that like you have to wait so long to evolve Laresta into Volcarona, it's just a really cool concept. And it's another one of those like underdog being proven right concept, because like bug types aren't viewed as the most powerful type in most cases. I think Volcarona was really one of the first mons really disprove that and really show a powerful bug type. And that's what I like about it. It just stands out. If you look at a Pokédex, Volcarona just stands out as a perfect example of how a Pokemon should be made and what it should be. And that's why I really like Volcarona. So it's number 1 on this spot. In all fairness, it is just a great mon. So guys, that will do it for this list for this week. Of course, do you share this view, or do you think that another top 5 Pokemon should be on this list? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts and get a discussion going, of course. And of course, next week we'll bring you another top 5 video, this time covering the grass types. So that will certainly be exciting, and I'm certainly looking forward to that. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe that subscribe button, and share this video with a friend or two. With that being said, I'm gonna get the hashtag out of here. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Before, until, and after, see you next time though, stay awesome.